Hello, Hammer's here again. Hey, look at little Pippa. Pippa, look at her. She's sat in front of the centre speaker. I don't know why she sat there. Pip! Don't worry. Oh, there she is. I'm going to say she's not stuffed. She's alive. She's happy and hey, she loves it. It must be the bloody heat. Anyway, here we go. Now then, I've got something to say here. There, yeah, that's for Keir Starmer. This is how he's gone for so far. I mean, it's a joke. Then we've got wait. It's going to get worse because we've got Rachel Reeves who doesn't know her arse from her elbow. Oh, we're not going to put tax up for working people. No, they're going to put it up for the national insurance on the bloody employers. And who do you think they're going to pass that cost on to? The working people. Do they think we're bloody stupid? Well, they do. They do. Oh, that's a rhetorical question. Oh, excuse me. Look at them three bloody stooges. Oh, hello, hiya! Goodness gracious me. I don't. You get what you deserve in this life, and if you vote for those turds, you'll get turds for Christmas.
Who had no plan and is already horribly out of his depth. Shall we have a look at some of his greatest hits?
Yes, please.
Allowing a perception to take hold that those protesting about mass migration are somehow far right after some report. Handing over...
You should not complain about immigrants. You're a naughty boy. I'm going to smack your bottom.
Strategically sensitive British sovereign territory.
Oh, yes. Yes, the Falklands are next and Gibraltar. We all know that's coming.
Failing to answer a question about whether the future of the Falkland Islands are safe in...
Well, we know the answer to that. Here's one for me.
That over 200 British servicemen gave their lives to protect...
I know that. Don't you worry about that, my friend. Oh, Christ, what's happened now?
A supposedly neutral civil servant in Sue Gray, who laughably investigated the Partygate scandal, was potentially interviewed by Starmer whilst she was still a public servant, and who, on entry into Downing Street...
Entry into Downing Street? Is that a euphemism?
Labour donor Lord Ali.
Oh, goodness gracious. We couldn't go without him. Here, I'll give this one. That's for Lord Ali.
And she negotiated herself a salary even higher than that of the PM himself. There was a rant not even befitting a student union activist, courtesy of the Transport Minister, Louise Haigh, who urged customers to boycott P&O, which almost lost this country £1 billion worth of investment. 10 million pensioners, a large portion of...
Oh, yes, the pensioners. That's got farted about, hasn't it? Forgotten about.
On private schools, which has seen over 10,000 children.
Right, I'm going to have... Here's the first rant of the evening. I didn't go to private school. My parents... My father was self-employed. He worked down the mines, and then he was self-employed, and my mother was a district nursing sister. So, you know, they weren't bloody millionaires, or thousandaires if you like, but anyway, I went to normal schools and they were bloody crap, I'll tell you that for free. But my mum and dad had never had money to spend on, what was it, 16 grand, 20 grand a year for this bloody term. Hey, I mean, seriously, what normal person do you know? Look around your street, and I'm turning my head now because it's pointless because it's dark, and I can't see out the window because the blinds are shut, but... If you've got £16,000 to spend, you know, people will shout at me and say, oh, I'm bloody wrong and all that. Private schools, I think, should be banned. End of bloody story. I know that'll never happen. Because you've got Oxford, Cambridge, all the bloody rest of the bloody... I know they're universities, but you know what I mean. And it's like, it's two-tier care, really, isn't it? Two-tier teaching. Two-tier... There. It's that. Two-tier cake, you know, and it's diabolical, really. If you've got enough money, you can send your kid to private school and they'll get better education. I mean, that's diabolical. You know, call me a working class Luddite, which I am not. I am a working class, but I'm not a Luddite. Why would you it's just two-tier. I can't say much more on it. Anyway, let's listen to what the man's got to say.
The private sector. 10,000 kids already left the private sector, some in the middle of their academic year, disrupting their education and losing their friends and access to the teachers with whom they have a relationship. By the time the government have made exemptions and paid the cost of new state school places for a growing exodus of kids.
However, I will say it's I think it's a spiteful, futile thing. Taxing somebody because they can. That's what Labour are like. They've always been like that since day bloody one. It's like your friend, your friend's enemy, your enemy's friend is your friend, whatever they say. But I mean, how much are they making out of this? I know it's a lot of money, but it doesn't touch the surface, does it really? Or touch the sides, as they say. So it's a spiteful thing to do. But I think public, private schools, I don't know what they are, private school, public. I went to a comprehensive. My mum and dad were they weren't middle, working to middle class, and they were great parents. And I went to a crap school. I went to a brilliant primary school. I don't know what they call it now, year 1, year 2, whatever it bloody is. Then at 11, I went to a comprehensive school, and it was diabolical. Absolutely bloody awful. And I'm going like mid-80s, and it was bloody terrible. So yeah, I'd have loved to have a private education. But hello, I didn't get one.
Will this wicked and ideological policy raise?
Well, it's ideological. I don't know about wicked, but hello, what's that grinning idiot looking at now?
Which I'll grant you was stupidly started by the Conservatives, but made worse under Labour.
Look at him.
And is now expected to cost the country money rather.
Oh, hold on. Let me zoom out. We don't want two bloody accidents here.
Economic doom and gloom,
Pip, look.
Politically motivated in order to blame the Tories for everything, has seen business and consumer confidence go through the floor.
Right, I'm going to log off now because this video has gone on far too long and nobody's going to be interested until I logged off after 25 seconds. Christ almighty, I'm sorry. Anyway, there you go. That's Labour for you. Hey, thank God I didn't vote for him. But there you go. If you did, thumbs up for you. You've got what you wanted. Oh, look at her with hands up in air. Look at him wave. Look at him grinning. Look at that face. Wouldn't you? Hey, would you buy a used car off this man? Ta-ta. Oh, dear.